got kind of a decent video for you guys today. We're going to be doing a timing cover on a 2009 Saturn. It's a 2.4 liter Ecotech. So we're going to go ahead and get this done today. It's going to be outside, unfortunately. I'll show you the garage here in a sec. As you can tell real quick that I've been doing some work here, getting the garage ready, you know, slowly but surely. I want to start getting some heat in this piece, but it takes time. So here's the garage, basically framing out the rest of the trusses, as you can see. Hopefully you can see that, but you have your regular truss like this, and all the other ones, there's only like 3 in total that they actually completed them up. So the other ones, I'm just basically framing it out. I'm at the point now where I'm gonna have to run some of these guys this way, and then these top part, these ones up here, I'm gonna knock them loose and get them so they lay flat or lay level, and then they're gonna be reattached. But so far this is what I've been going on this is what I've been doing the last couple days. So, but it's a work in progress. But I'm gonna get you guys set up on the tripod here and start on this
Connect
thing,
your mass airflow sensor, which is right here. So it's a 5-pin connector, comes out, just kind of tuck it away. Then you're gonna have a flat blade screwdriver. You loosen up these 2 clamps, pop these little clamps off, and the whole thing should come out. Just like that. So just be careful. There's a sensor in here. You don't want to damage it or nothing, so just be mindful of that. Just set it to the side. In this case, I'm just setting all the extra parts and whatnot that I have on top of the truck. So just kind of get it out of the way. Same thing. This guy just pops right off. It's supposed to pop off. What the hell? There you go, just like that. And then you should have a hose. Just get a pair of pliers, pinch it, and it comes off. I gotta go find another pair of pliers because I completely forgot. All right, still rolling. Sweet. So this clamp right here, hopefully you can see it. Comes right out, and then sometimes you got to take your pliers and kind of give it a little twisty poo, and then it should break free. And just like that, this whole thing comes out. So now, with that removed, go ahead and pop your filter out. And get it out of the way. Give yourself a bunch of room to work. And then you're gonna have a 10 mil on the top. That does have to come off. And socket. Should probably go grab my impact quick. Decided to do it today because it's supposed to be a high of 25 today, so I gotta get this done. Because like I said, the Tahoe is just running like crap. I don't want to take a chance at being stranded. Alright, so we got that guy off. How's the battery life here? Oh, we're still good on battery. Alright, cool. So now it's pretty straightforward. You're gonna have to jack up the car. You're gonna take off the passenger front tire, and then you're gonna have, I believe these are 19s or 18s. These 2 bolts right here that hold the bracket on to the actual bracket for the engine. So it's kind of a weird design. You have your main bracket right here. Hopefully you guys can see that right here. All right, this guy, and then there's also going to be another bracket on the motor side that you're going to have to take off. But in order to get those off, you're, like I said, you're going to have to jack up the front passenger side, take the wheel off, put a jack stand underneath the car, and then use said jack very carefully with like a block of wood or like a hockey puck or something. Put it underneath the engine, the oil pan, jack it up, get these bolts out, and that should be it for the most part. The cover is going to be held on by a couple 10 mils, but in order to get to the cover, you have to pop off the tensioner for the serpentine belt, for the alternator and all that other fun shit. So we're gonna go ahead and get you guys kind of a decent angle and get cracking. I gotta go grab the jack and the jack stand quick, and we'll get that cracking. All right, so I will be back. All right. There we go. So we got it jacked up. I'll kind of show you how I got it set up here, but so I got a piece of 1/2-inch steel plate on the ground to kind of support it, because we all know jack stand on dirt, it's going to sink in. So all right, I'm going to show you guys here where the leak is coming from, so you kind of have an idea of why I'm replacing it. But right here there's a 10 mil bolt next to the crank. Hopefully you can see that. And I've been leaking a lot of oil there, and I'm assuming the gasket's bad. I don't know, but as you can see, and it's also shooting, it was so bad it was shooting oil on the back side of the rim. See all that? So, and that's the main oil leaks, or that's a pretty bad oil leak. So good thing I didn't run it super low on oil and whatnot. But so that's what we're gonna do. This whole cover is gonna come off. We gotta pop this crank pulley off, but before we do that, we got to screw around and get this motor mount bracket off. Pop you guys back on the. All right, so now I'm going to take my jack and I'm going to jack it up from underneath the oil pan. It's kind of a pain, I'm not going to even lie. All right, so we got pressure off of it. 17. is 18. Huh. There you go. Alright. Pop these loose quick. There's one. Set that to the side so we don't lose it. Same thing with the other one. Okay. And we're gonna... wow, this battery's actually doing pretty decent, surprisingly. Which is weird because all my other batteries suck. Oh, you little fucker. And you pop these guys out. And once we get these out, we'll be able to get to the tensioner and whatnot for the serpentine belt. Okay, so next we're gonna get the tensioner on. I don't know where the hell I put my good ratchet at. I gotta go buy some new ratchets. Okay, so it's the tensioner's gonna be you're gonna need a 3/8 ratchet. Hope you guys can see this. The damn sun is in my way, so I can't really, but it's right here. And basically you're gonna put it on there, and then the belt will pop right off. Just like so. Okay. Now since we got this off, pop off. Oh my god, this belt is just oily as hell. Look at that. It's horrible. All right. 14. And the actual tensioner bolt is a 15 mil. So I'm just using a flex head ratcheting wrench. Pop this guy off. Basically up. I'm gonna pop off a couple these 10 mils that I can reach right now, instead of doing it on the bottom with the motor resting on the subframe. So we're gonna pop these guys out quick. Find my damn tensioner. So just 10 mil. I love these Matco ratcheting wrenches. Best investment I ever did. It definitely wasn't worth it. Oh, okay, that one's nice and tight. Pop this guy out. That one's loose. I know you can't really see much, but trust me, when I get these loose, I'll show you guys here. It takes me a little minute. Oh my god, why are my fingers so fat? Jeez. Alright. That's basically what they look like. Hopefully you can see that. I believe there's going to be, what is it, 8 or 10 in total. There's a few. So But yeah, I've been I need to get this damn car done though, because the Tahoe, man, it's just costing me so much money in gas. It's crazy. It's crazy. There's another one. I figure knock these 10s out quick while I'm not on the ground right now. Make my life easier. So another one. Oh, could have sworn I knocked this loose. Yeah, I did. Alright. I'll show you guys a trick when installing the new crank seal for this side cover. It's kind of they can kind of be a pain in the ass. You just kind of got to watch what you're doing. You don't want to strip any of the bolt holes or anything stupid like that. All these damn deer running in my back lot here. So we got another 10 here loose. Oh, I wish I probably gotta go take you guys with me, go get some brake clean here, because there's just so much oil in this damn thing. It makes trying to grip anything tough. There is a torque spec for these bolts. I usually just sink them down and do like a quarter turn. There's actually a torque spec. I believe it's 18 or 19 inch-pounds. You don't want to, when you reassemble this, you don't really want to go too crazy, because this is aluminum block, and you know, you over torque something, you're gonna either have a snapped bolt, stripped bolt hole, which you don't want. So just kind of take your time. Don't use an impact. When I'm doing anything motor related, motor or tranny, if I'm tearing apart or whatnot, if I plan on rebuilding the motor, I will not use the impact. I'll break everything loose with like a ratchet and like a breaker bar. Break it loose, and then I'll just use the impact to kind of, you know, take the time out of, you know, getting them out. I just don't like wasting time. But so we got a total of what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 done. Now we should be able to get the rest of them under the car. So to do that, I'm gonna have to put you guys on my smaller tripod here. So it'll take me all but a minute. Get that big mamma jam out of there, set it to the side, don't lose it, you're gonna need it. Next you're gonna need some bolts, because this is kind of like a press fit. You're gonna want to put a couple here to kind of walk it out, so to speak, unless, never mind, it comes right out. Just a little 10 mil on a 3/8 ratchet. Actually, pop them out, all smooth like. Don't want to lose none. There's another one. This one was kind of a pain. I don't want to strip it or not. All right, so I got time cover off, and I snapped the ear off where the bolt goes through, right? So, which sucks. So I'm gonna have to order another one, a whole timing cover. But yeah, this is why you don't over torque stuff. So I wish I had a AC welder. I would just weld it together, but I'm gonna have to, yeah, that just sucks so bad too, man. I don't know. It is what it is. It happens. But yeah, I will pick up with you guys back when I get the parts in. So we'll go from there. At least the car will have a new oil pump, because these covers, it does have the built-in oil pump, as you can see right there. So I will see you guys in a few. All right, so fast forward a couple days, I got parts in the mail. Basically what I've done so far is I cleaned the block side gasket surface, cleaned it up with a razor blade, some brake clean, some shop towels, so it's nice. I got the new gasket, new timing cover gasket on here, and the quality is a lot better than what was on it previously. So I'm gonna kind of show you here from the top side. Hopefully you guys can see that. So as you can see, so got all that ready. I'll show you guys the new oil pump timing cover here. So this is basically what it is. The seal is pre-installed. Hopefully you can see that. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this on. So now we're slowly walking them on. Don't go too crazy. Okay, bottom one's going to be kind of a pain in the ass. I'm going to have to drop the motor in order to get to that. So the torque spec for the side cover bolts are going to be 18 foot-pounds or 89 newton meters, whatever you want to call it, but just do 18. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to tighten up these bottom ones quick, get them torqued, and then I'm going to move my way up to the top. Alright, so we got all those ones. Alright. Oh, we're gonna get these guys. I'm just using a 3/8 snap-on digital torque wrench. Had to bust out the torque wrench for the special occasion. This back one here. That guy. Oh, that one was loose. All right, I'm gonna go around and check them again just to make sure. I want to make sure they're tightened somewhat evenly. I don't want to risk, you know, a leak or something stupid, you know. I don't want to go down that road. So got all those on the top. Check the bottom quick. Okay. That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. Good. All right. We're gonna go ahead and call that good. I'm gonna pop in the other bolts here and wrap this guy up. Oh man, nothing like some hot coffee on a cold day. So next we're gonna put in the 12 mil, or I'm sorry, the 13 mil that's right here for the cover, and that basically just, it's just another bolt and just goes in there. And then we're gonna go ahead and toss on the crank pulley, and then tensioner, belt, and really that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop this guy down, and yeah, hopefully you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. I'll be right about here. I know that camera angle isn't the best, but I'm trying. There we go. So this guy, put this right there. This one gets tightened up. There we go. All right. Don't want to smoke that one down, Alabama. I just kind of, you know, seated the bolt all the way down and gave it a quarter turn. I imagine it's right around the same torque spec for all the other ones, but I didn't want to go too crazy. I didn't want to strip anything because after all, it is an aluminum engine block. So just be mindful. Now we're gonna go ahead and put the crank pulley on here. So fairly simple. Bring you guys down here. Hopefully you can see that. Hopefully, can you? A little bit. Scooch you on up in there. How's that? Is that good? All right. Okay, so nothing crazy. You just gotta line up the keyway to the. Make sure I don't have any snow or. Oh, come on. Get all this snow off this crank pulley. Man, it is snowing like a son of a bitch out here. So you'll kind of tell that it only goes on really one way, right? So just be mindful of that. It's kind of gonna be a pain in the ass. Kind of got to set it in there, walk it on, and then you got to find the there it goes, the actual keyway for it. There you go. Now it's on. Easy way to tell if you got it in the keyway, just push it in. There'll be a little bit of resistance, and then you'll slowly feel it kind of slip in, and then once it's locked in, you know it's in. You don't have to worry about it. Now we're just gonna grab our socket, and I want to say it was a, oh no, it's not a 20, it's a 21, I believe. Yeah, it's a 21. And you're not supposed to use any Loctite or anything like that on these. Just put it in there. I started by hand. Make sure there's a couple, you know, it's got a couple threads on it. I just something like that. We'll grab an impact and shoot her on. Oh, maybe it is the same size. 21. All right. Now, obviously, there is a torque spec for this, so you know, just use your judgment. I know my impacts and whatnot pretty well, so. So that's on. Now we can start working on everything towards the top. Now we're gonna do the tensioner. So with that, I have to go get the bigger tripod and get you guys set up. So bear with me a moment. We're gonna jack it up from the bottom. Come on. Some more space here. Alright. Oh, my fingers! Freaking A, man. Ah. Come on. There we go. Oh, think warm thoughts. It's too cold for all this. Alright, got that. I hope and pray the liquor store's open today. Man, I need my protein. Need my vitamins, you know. I really should have went and got some beer before I did this, because ain't nothing worse. Freezing your nuts off and not having any beer. It is what it is. Come on. Oh, it's not a 14, it's a 15, so sorry. I'm so new to this YouTube stuff. Come on. There we go. Give her a little schmoiking on the old bolt, you know. Gotta go ahead and have me a little drinky poo of some hot coffee. Oh man, that just hits the spot. So tensioner's on, timing cover's on, timing cover gasket, that's all torqued down to spec, ready to go. Next we're gonna go ahead and try to finagle this belt on. This belt in general can be a pain in the ass, so 3/8 ratchet on your tensioner, you're gonna go this way, it should lift up, and then these serpentine belts on these Ecotechs, they're not that bad, but there is a way you have to do it. There is usually there's a diagram underneath the hood or right here in your core support plastic, whatever you want to call it. I don't see it, so we're gonna have to wing it, but it's I'll kind of just talk you through it here quick. I gotta go grab the belt and then clean all the oil and grease and nasty stuff off of it here quick, so give me a hot sec, I'll be back. So here's gonna be the mount for bracket. Kind of show you guys what I'm doing here. It's nothing fancy. All right, got the belt. Just gonna take a paper towel here. Don't want to knock over my coffee. Paper towel. And some brake clean. We're gonna soak the rag here. So I'm just kind of cleaning it off. I'm pretty sure this battery is toast, so I'm gonna have to replace that here sometime in the future. Actually, I might have one in the garage. I just might have to take it to O'Reilly's or AutoZone and see if they can't charge it for me. Clean this guy up. Oh yeah, good as new now. Little hand here quick. Alright, so time belt here. Alright, so it's gonna go down on the crank, then the AC compressor. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and pop that down there. Try to go down. Come on. Oh, I hate serpentine belts with a passion. Man. Alright, come on, come on. Alright, got that side on. I'm trying to lift it up here. Oops, forgot to put the ratchet in the off position. Alright, so we got that guy down. Okay, so get that going. Okay, so it's gonna go crank pulley down to your AC compressor. The belt is gonna be on the bottom side of the pulley for the tensioner, and then when you put it in the loose position, the tensioner, then you'll be able to slide it on to your alternator, right? So I got it somewhat, yeah, all right, that should be good. Put that guy on. Pull her up. Oh, really? Ugh. See, this is why I hate doing serpentine belts. Oh man, fun times, fun times. Why? Why must you be like this to me? Just go on nice, please. Oh, God, I have no beer. I have nothing. Outside in the dead of winter. Damn Saturns. Oh, man. Alright. Try it again. Hopefully second time's a charm. Bye, George. I think I got it. Look at that. Oh, very nice, very nice. Okay, check it out, check it out, check it out. Ah! Alright. So, crank pulley. Flat side is going to go towards your pulley for the tensioner. Rib side is going to go around, obviously, your crank pulley, AC compressor wheel, or I'm sorry, pulley, up to your alternator. So, just take your time and make sure you have some beer available, and preferably in a heated garage, unlike me. So the heated garage is coming. It just, I got a bunch of stuff bunch of loose ends I'm trying to get together before I make a video about that. So please please understand. So now we got all that on. We're gonna go ahead and put this guy on. This is the bracket. It's just a couple bolts here. It's, I believe, 2/18s, a 14, I believe, and the other ones are 18s also, but we'll get to that in a minute. Okay. All right. Bolts ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead and pop off, not drop a bolt. Jeez. Okay, so go ahead and get these ones started here. These are the 18s. Let's get them on my hand. Hopefully you can see that. Can you see that? I hope you can. Let me see here. I don't know if I have carpal tunnel in my freaking hands or what, but man, ooh, hands are burning. Since we're on the subject of timing covers and just general maintenance, if you're gonna go to a shop and have this done, you're looking at about $1,500 to $2,300 to get this done. Is what I was quoted for the whole timing chain replacement, everything. So if you do it yourself, you can definitely save quite a bit of money. Just believe in yourself. You know, you got this. You got this, man. You got this. You know, you might freeze your ass off a little bit and have no beer, stranded outside in the cold, but hey, it's worth it. We're going to switch to the old ratcheting wrench here. Oh, you have to tighten that one up with a ratchet. Hope and pray my extension. Should be good. All right. Bottom one. Kind of a pain in the ass to get to, but get her on there. Come on. Oh, I gotta hurry up. Battery for the GoPro's depleting. I am waiting on some more parts for this. It's gonna be the cam phaser solenoids on top. Those should be here sometime tomorrow, so I'm gonna include that in this video. Fairly straightforward. They're just right on the valve cover, so it's not too terrible to get to. It's literally right on top. It's literally right here, if you guys can see that, right here. I'll show you how to do those. All right, that's on. Oh, you can drop it low. Now everything on that is done. Now you can go ahead and put the motor mount back on. Motor mount bracket, assembly, whatever you want to call it. So it just goes right in like that. Start the bolts by hand. Don't use the impact when you're starting them by hand. Don't do that. Don't pull a Sam. Let's get started. All right, and then you're gonna grab your jack it back up a little bit. And you just wanna get it. Yeah, that's good. Just want to get them started. this guy. And then there's going to be the one in the back here by this bracket. Right back here. Come on. Go ahead and get an extension, shoot those down real quick. That other one right. AC lines are leaking, but hey, who needs AC, right? I'm gonna just snug them down just a little bit more just to make sure. Just want to make sure they're all right. Now these guys. I'm gonna run them in by hand. All right, our extension. There we go. Just fucking ratchet. And there you go. Ta-da! Now we can put the airbox on, hook up the mass airflow sensor, get all the other shit bolted up, and you'll be on the road. So we're gonna go ahead and just toss this in quick, and I want to get it started, make sure it's not leaking oil or anything. Let it run. Tomorrow when we do the solenoids, we're going to do the solenoids, and we're going to clean the throttle body, just because there's a lot of junk in it, and I want to make sure, you know, yeah, it's pretty nasty in there. Gotta clean it out. Poor things have never probably been serviced ever in its life. All right, so we'll just gotta clean it out real good. This kind of just sets in the air. All right. Goes down like so. And the airbox lower plenum gets fastened with a 10 mil. Goes through this little clamp for your AC line. So just be careful, don't damage it unless you don't care. And like I said, that is a 10 mil. This ratchet is just a piece of crap. I really gotta send it in and get it rebuilt. That's the only good thing about snap-on tools, at least the ratchets. There you go. Give them a little tug. All right. Now we're almost done. Imagine that. All right. So you're gonna put your nice and dirty filter back in, because who wants to drive all the way to the store and you know, grab one from O'Reilly's since it's right in town? We're just gonna go ahead and pretend that's clean. You know, that's clean, so we should be good. Mass airflow sensor, all that fun stuff. That's just top cover that just goes right on top here. And it's latched on here. Now we can go ahead and plug this guy back in right here, the connector for your mass airflow sensor. Get the like so. This one's fairly straightforward. We'll kind of put that on last here. Get everything out of the valley of a. Pop this guy off. Set that right there. Stay. And there's going to be snow all over the motor. Just perfect. Hose goes on. Get a pair of vice grips. That gun on. There we go. We will kind of just set this on here. You kind of got to wiggle around. We got to get this damn boot on here. Wait. Oh, wrong side. Flip. There we go. Come on, you. Oh. All right. Make sure that's on. All right. Put that on. Put the boot on for the. Just a flat blade screwdriver to tighten these guys up. Basically like a huge hose clamp. Bottom one, or I'm sorry, this other one. Sorry, I got a lot of stuff on my brain, my mind. All right, so that's on there. Give me a second, I'll get everything cleaned up. Hope you guys can see that. So, before it was leaking very bad.
leaking right here before, fairly bad. And so I'm just glad I got the oil leak resolved.
It's got some rattling, and it's mainly because of the plastic piece that kind of pops on the valve cover, like the intake, I guess you would say. Hope you guys like this kind of content.